What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Lively Outdoors. Before I start this video, realize this is just a sample of one. Alright, we got the Smith & Wesson Shield X. Very good looking gun, if I do say so myself. You got front checkering stippling, you got back checkering stippling, you got a squared off trigger guard, which means none of the holsters are going to be compatible that originally worked for the Shield. You got a 3.6-inch barrel with a nice actual kind of semi-funneled crown, which is a nice recessed crown. You got a front night sight, U-notch blacked out serrated rear, little beaver tail sticks out from the back. Everything looks good on it. Trigger, pretty decent. That time it actually stayed back. I would say the trigger's probably around 4.5, maybe 5 pounds. Here's my issue. Just picked this up today. Very excited about it. Mag release. Doesn't work. Gotta yank it out and hold down the mag. Or mag release button. You get a 13 round flush fit. You get a 15 round flush fit. Sorry, I'm a little bit irritated, to be honest. To top it all off, you got a safety, which I wanted one without a safety. They didn't have one without a safety. Safe. You can hear the audible click. Does not work. You can hear it. Goes off. So what I realized is you've got an audible click right there, and then you've got your full safety, and then it comes on. Same with the release. 2 clicks. Not unsafe, on safe. That's not good, in my opinion. I'm not sure where to go from this. I'm probably gonna just go ahead and take this daggum thing back, to be honest. I'm probably not even gonna shoot it. Probably not going to do a full shooting review, sit down review. This is probably going to be all you're going to get from me on this one. I'm a little fed up with the gun, to say the least. I funneled the one that they had in the showcase, worked great. So they are good. I don't know about shooting part, but you know, playing around with it, mags ejected good, everything like that. But then I threw in this, which is 15 round. Drops fine. So the problem is the mag. Shit mag, good mag. That still doesn't solve the safety problem. So if you get one of these, make sure the safety works. Make sure both mags are going to drop, because on this one, sometimes whenever you're messing around with it, I mean, that's not out. That's still in, and I'm sitting here pushing the mag release. Now if you hold it in and you pull it out, you can get it out. I'm not saying anything bad about Smith & Wesson, because I love their firearms. I absolutely love their firearms. I loved all their newer stuff that they're putting out, to be honest. But this is the first one that I've had that's shit. It is what it is. You know, I'm never gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna get a gun, realize this, and bypass it, go out there, shoot it, act like it's great, and then send it off to Smith & Wesson, come back, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know there's a few reviews on this gun out there, not very many probably. There will be. And I'm hoping, like heck, that mine's the only one with a safety issue. Because if a newbie's out there, I've been shooting for, over 30 years, 35, 40 years. But if a newbie's out there and this is the first gun they're going to purchase, which could possibly be, considering it's about the size of a 19, just thinner, and they don't really truly understand the whole safety part of it, they hear that audible click and think it's on safety. It's not. That's why I don't even really think you should have safeties on anything. In my opinion, the HKs, hammer cocked HKs, like the actual HKs, not like the VPs and the CC9 and all that shit, but on hammer cocked HKs and 1911s, that's the only two things I think you should have a safety on. And the main reason for that is I like carrying HKs cocked and locked. But with that being said, I've got some rounds around here somewhere. I'm not going to load the mag, because I don't know what's screwed up in the safety part of it, to be honest. So I don't know if there's like a sear block. I don't know how their safety mechanism works. I don't know if it blocks it, or if whenever it's like half engaging it, or what it's doing. I don't want something to happen. I just want to play it safe. Especially being on here and my wife being in the next room and the dog too. I don't want to throw around through a wall. So there's that. So you got 14 rounds. So that's going to be with one in the chamber. With the gun, you're looking at 27 ounces, fully loaded, with one in the chamber. And then with this mag, you're looking at 27 and a half, and each one's about a half ounce. So you're going to gain, this is a 15 round mag, so you're going to gain 2 more, so you're going to gain another ounce. So you're basically looking at 28.5 ounces. And in my opinion, I like this gun. I like the way it feels. I like a lot of stuff about it. I like the sights and everything. It's optic cut. It's $4.99. That's great. The problem that I'm having with it is, ever since I started getting a YouTube channel going, on the gun side of it, not the fishing side, but on the gun side of it, I went against my whole policy before I started YouTube. Before I started YouTube, I would not purchase a gun that hadn't been out at least a year. Now I try to get them as quick as I can. Used to, my theory was let it go a year, work out the quirks, and then buy it. Now, I'm the idiot that gets to work out the quirks, because there are some YouTubers that will kind of, skirt around the issues so they can get a free firearm or get paid or keep getting more stuff from whatever company. Not saying Smith & Wesson's doing that. I'm just saying there's people that are YouTubers that do that. We all know that. I don't. That's why I'll never make it on YouTube, because I'm 100% honest. I don't BS you guys one bit. Glock 19. This one's a Gen 4. Basically the same size, except with 15 rounds in this one, you're at about a half inch, maybe a little bit more taller with 15 rounds in the Shield X than you are a Glock 19. Now don't get me wrong, this one is thinner than a Glock 19. With 15 rounds in the chamber, or 15 rounds and one in the chamber, you're looking at 30.5 ounces. So you're not gaining a whole lot with this pistol. You could be, if you look at it, if you like optic cut, that's great. You do get a light rail on this one. There's some benefits to this, but I really don't know if this is going to hold out as long as like a Glock 19 would. Some people bashed me on my Glock 17L video saying I was limp wristing it, I was doing this, I was doing that. I've been shooting Glocks a long time. I've got 2 17Ls in there, the Gen 2 and Gen 3. and they're flawless. They've been flawless ever since I purchased them. It was the gun. I don't know how else to say that. I've had a lot of Glocks, and I absolutely love Glocks. Glocks are one of my favorite pistols. Glocks, HKs, and some 1911s are my favorite pistols ever made. The Smith & Wesson Carry Comp, the plastic version, absolutely love that gun. Bodyguard 2.0, phenomenal gun. The original Shield, you know, even with the slick grips, excellent pistol. This one, the way it's sitting right now, I don't like. And to get another one, I don't know if I'm going to. I just don't know if I'm going to. And from here on out, I may hold out for a little bit before I actually purchase a new firearm. Like that right there, it wouldn't even go in the safe right there. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I don't like it. Anyway, there's a little bit of weights and stuff. I just want y'all to be safe, be careful. Make sure you check your firearm before you leave the store. If the people won't let you check it out, don't buy it. That's all I gotta say about it. These people, they would have let me check it out. I checked it out. It had this mag in there. It ejects flawlessly. And this was the one that it came in. This was in the box. Didn't think anything about it. Get home, throw this one in there. It won't go back. I don't know. I may not even post this video. Actually, I need to, because y'all need to see this. But I'm going to have to cut out some of my frustration, I think. But maybe not. Y'all may just see the whole damn thing. This is me being made whenever I find a crap gun in a gun store. So this will probably go back tomorrow. And I'll probably pick up something different. Love you guys. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.